it doesn't mean that the child will get it easy because there's really from I don't go to school and I can do whatever I want at home and just watch TV all day long to at primary 1 level where I have to wake up so early in the morning. So I think a tendency for the child to display things like irregular attendance is also there. In fact, we had a study that was done a couple of years ago for our compulsory education casework. So apart from preschool education, we actually do compulsory education casework as well, where children who are not going to school regularly and not registered in school, MOE actually flags up to us. And we actually caught these families and then work with them to make sure the child is regularly attending school. We did a study on the cases that we've opened for a period of time, because we have been on this project since 2003 for CE. And we found that children who did not go to preschool were, I think, 6.1 times more likely to fail their PSLE, fail the PSLE at the first attempt. And and we also found a correlationship between children who did not go to school, did not go to preschool, and those who had poor primary school attendance. There was a correlationship. So I feel it reinforces the point that the preschool sets the stage for what's coming up. If not just cognitive wise, it's also a lot of social emotional, social skills that they acquire and the routine that they get, they practice for the longer term.
This CE study.
I can actually send you a poster. Because recently we had this poster exhibition and then we came out with a post on it. So it's very just a glimpse of our findings.
Of everything.
Yes,
that would be great.
You can take a look at it and see whether it helps.
Because I think for one of my essays early on in my study, I was also talking a bit about CE, compulsory education.
Okay.
I can't remember what I wrote about now. But so that was also quite fascinating for me to see. I think basically kind of gotten what kind of all the questions that I have.
Sure. What is the paper you're coming up with? What do you want to write on?
So I will be examining like the perspectives of earliest professionals in the field. So in the beginning, it started off as this kind of like how it's a huge private sector, and with the private sector, it's a free market and there's freedom of choice. But then what about families who don't have a choice because they're limited by, say, finances and stuff? Do they still get the same opportunities? Do these children say, because it's such a like cutthroat kind of education system that we have created, like in Singapore, where parents are sending their children to enrichment after enrichment, even though there's not really much of a need.
In fact, right now the scene is even more diverse because there's MOE kindergartens that came into place. I think that was about 3 years ago, perhaps. So there's 50 right now, and these MOE kindergartens, actually the syllabus is supposedly in line with what primary school is teaching, but because they are so new to the scene, so it's hard to tell whether is it better or lesser or whatsoever. But the whole idea of, I think, getting a child into the routine of learning, playing, working together, I think that's important. So no matter which sector you are, whether you're private or you're just the average preschool, but I think it's the whole idea of getting the child into it first. Of course, I'm not sure whether there are studies to show if is there a difference between a child that's produced from that scheme versus I don't think there's a study.
No, I don't think so.
And probably the government will be very cautious about publishing such things because it really doesn't look very good if there's a big discrepancy. But I do have friends who tell me, so their children came from a Montessori system and a very, very atas one. There's an adjustment period that they have to go through. So if say primary schools are conducted in a certain way, if you come from a very play-based kind of curriculum, and then you go into the primary schools, you have to adapt, and it depends on your child's adaptability as well. So some children are just more adaptable than others, but some children would resist because I'm not trained in the way to learn for the longest time. So it's a fit sometimes. So how the child's temperament, the personality, and how the child is able to adjust. I mean, eventually a child will adjust, but that transition is a question mark on how long you can adjust to that system. Yeah, because primary schools are still conducted in a certain way. Right. So
and you can't really expect them to change that way too much.
Yes.
So it's how that transition works with them. So I realized that after speaking to more people, that it's changing. Like the study is changing, and this is what like my supervisor was telling me as well. Like, be prepared to maybe not have the same idea as you had in the beginning, and it's been changing. So I'm glad that I actually came down to Singapore to do this, because if not, I'll be just doing it over Skype or just reading, and it's not the same.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really wanted to come down and speak to people here. It was really funny because I actually emailed Singapore Children's Society, but the general email.
Info, I think.
Yeah.
But do you get an answer?
Yeah, they were the first persons to say that. They say no, that they didn't really have someone.
But where did your email go to then, I wonder? Usually they will direct it to us. Yeah, to say, are you free to take over this question and things like that.
Yeah, but then luckily from connections, you
spoke to him also?
Yes. So he was one of the first person that I spoke to, and that really gave me a good kind of this is what is happening, this is what might be happening in the future. And so I thought I had to speak to a few more people, and this is really good, because I'm really hoping to come back and work in this kind of area.
So the ones who have more resources, the richer ones, have more choices, but the ones who have the low income group who have less choices, but again, do they even make a choice? Because these are families that sometimes don't even see the need for preschool education. So our role is also to help them to get past all those barriers, if it's employment, financial, so that they even let their child to be in the school in the first place. So I think you are talking about different challenges. Not that any group is exclusive to any group, but I think the circumstances of the family plays a very important part in the child's choices.
That's really good.
Just let me know if I can help you along the way with different perspectives. So this is your thesis, is it?
Yes. I don't know